Welcome back to Rocket Knight Adventures here on the Heavy Base X channel. Last time, we went underground and caught up to the airship, and now the king has given us a cannon on top of a Triceratops. This time, this episode, we're on the battleship, as we made a sizable hole inside said ship. So, stage 4, Battleship. Yeah, this is a battleship. This is basically just a little bit of an endurance level, because once we get inside the battleship, there's the princess. But the princess turns out to be a pig captain. And they're very bad. Yeah, this is a tennis match, similar to, well, Ocarina of Time fight, or most Zelda fights, which usually means that you need to get the timing right, especially with that one. So yeah, that is the boss of the level, the commander of the battleship. Obviously been told by Axel Gear to distract us from actually doing our job. So yeah, there's a lot of so we got a segment of going through this. Well, this is not just a segment. This is also a challenge on our arcade pit to get towards the end without getting hurt, and it is very tricky. You just need to master at least a couple of things right, and they will do so. Because once we'll discover, right about here actually, and towards there still, is that, when we get down to the end, is that it turns out it's the boss. Again, he's throwing shit at us. See, he's throwing barrels at us. You have to do a hit him, and then we'll head straight to that one. We get to the ship, and unfortunately the nose drops down, so we have to go under the ship. But at least we know Axel Gear is here. Mini-boss time. A little bit of a small spoiler. That's a trap, but you want to take advantage of the right kind of... So, this part is a bit tricky. Whilst you can strike him down quite easily like that, you do take damage from his fire. So how do you effectively take it out? Well, the bombs begin to drop. All you have to do is time the bombs to the enemy. And he's dead, basically, because those bombs take a lot of damage. So now we're heading this way. Another difficulty bit there. Don't do anything stupid. There's no way we're doing that. And now we're in the ship again. Which is interesting. Now we got the Pig Navy. As you can see, even in the future, even though in the future, sort of like a steampunk-esque thing, most of those pigs are using the powers. Right, we've got a banana, which means it's boss time. Yeah, boss time. It is the Pig Commander, and this thing is a unique little idea. Now, his big gimmick is that he drops random stuff on you. It is unfortunately a pattern, but once you do, you do take a lot of damage from the junk. But on the other hand, you can go ahead and use this strategy to do very effective amounts of damage. Then of course this rinses and repeats. So what you want to do is avoid the junk, and then hit his junk with your sword. The big vulnerable spot with his energy core, right about here. Some people say, now if you could do that, pull this off. So now that you do this one, very useful strategy here. You want to do the spin dash, go to the corner and use the spin dash. His pattern is terrible, but if you can utilize this, you can take advantage of his core. He does do a bit of, you don't want to spin dash the guy, you still take 2 damage. And now with the commander, with the pig captain dead, the battleship is ours and another level has been defeated, which is good for us. Now now that the pig captain's out of the way, I think it's time to catch up to the princess and stop Axel Gear, right? Well, technically you're wrong, because whilst the battleship is destroyed, the princess and Axel Gear bugger off. So now they've buggered off to the capital city of the pigs. This is stage 5. This is Devotindus. Devotindus. The pig capital. And immediately you'll note, we're going back to the side-scrolling bit. Or as I like to call it, this is the gradiest part of the game. And why gradiest? Well, large unblockable enemies. This is kind of famous. So now pigs, literally on balloons, hit them and they fall to their deaths. Kind of miserable, but they were casualties of war. That's what most people tend to say. So there you go, you got that. So this bit. You want to take advantage of the patterns. This is exactly like Gradius. You want to use your Gradius skills here. Also, they start coming up from scoops. By the way, this was as far as I got. And one comedic timing. You know the reason why I call this the Gradius part? Simple. Meet a Gradius-inspired boss. Now, he has a pig cannon, but if you notice, he's got a barrier. Take the barrier out with your sword. Essentially, this is like that. Yeah, these laser beams, very specific to Gradius. So, mentioned before, this is inspired by Gradius. This is also this is a Gradius boss. You want to avoid the laser fire, and that's about that for that one. He's out of the way and shit. So, do that. Well, now we're moving on to another pig cannon. I haven't got anything else, but he's also picks up the inspired friggin'. This is now heading towards the Contra part. With a bit of Gradius mixed in, yeah. Yeah, you can tell this guy's inspired by Gradius. This is the Contra boss. Some people call it the Gradius. So now he flies into the castle of Devotindus, grabbing a 1-up. And literally avoiding an enemy. This is where it gets interesting because you've got now members of the Pig Guard. And they're hard. You have to get there. Before. You have to get to the lower points before they do. Unfortunately, they're very easy to kill. Very easy. They're also invulnerable and you can't do shit about them. As literally, you cannot kill these guys. They are literally too invulnerable. Whilst it would be nice to see them die, well, I don't think so. Now this bit. This is your traditional result. This is your traditional level-inspired level. If you get crushed by any of the platforms, you will die. No bar of that. So you're gonna utilize your every skill you've mastered so far in this journey of this. Will quite literally just be that. Inspired. There we go. Now, head towards that before getting crushed. And we're now heading towards another unique mechanic. This. If you press up and down on the controller, you control the lift function. This is easy, right? This is the start. This is the easy part, right? Yeah. When this happens, guess what? Guess what's also here? Fucking spikes. Yeah, spikes that can also kill, considering the pointers. And if you already know the level of detail, like I do already, and I remember the specific promo, I know what's coming. It's one of the standout things of this game. It is very unique still, and that's gonna be our first encounter with it's gonna be the first encounter with Axel Knight. Which is fun because it's also a very annoying level trope. And a very dumb one in that. Yeah, Sparkster is a unique character. I like him. He's got that look. I did mention last time that I was going to be an SNES version of this game, but they didn't have enough time. And Sparkster is not even canon because it is just not. There is a Rocket Knight Adventures 2 though. That's canon. Sparkster is not canon. There are no pigs. Right, here we go. Now, this bit. You want to start things off. Quite literally, your objective is to basically go to the left. You cannot stop entirely. You have to keep moving. It's the only way to win this battle. The reason why you can't win this fight, you can't go forward with this one, is quite simple. If he catches you, you're dead. And now here comes the stand-up part of the whole game. Pig bots are fighting! And this one's a bit tricky. You're the one on the left, he's the one on the right. You're gonna need to utilize your big thing, if that is to use. Is that basically you need to use counter. Basically, bait him into attacking and then hit him on the rebound. That's how you do it. It's also very hard to get really frustrated. And the boss is dead. We glares aside. Axel Knight has been defeated. We'll deal with his traitor. We'll deal with the killer of our adopted father in due time. So next up, we're gonna catch up. Finally, the pig bastard has been in charge of these bastard pigs, and we rescued the princess, which is good because also it wouldn't be easy. The pig is now heading towards the pig star. So our objective is quite simple. We gotta go after him, and the princess has given us magical powers to make us literally fly like a rocket. I don't know why she stays there, but that's about it for this level. Next time, we're going to conclude this little journey of ours by destroying the pig star. Bye-bye for now.